Hello, and welcome to the award-winning Bowie Youth Showcase. I am your host, Jasmine Nicholson. Thank you for tuning in. We have a great show lined up for you today with something for everyone. So stay tuned. Bowie Youth Showcase will be right back to tell you all about it. Hello and welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. Our first segment is with Ms. Caressa Williams, Executive Director of Princess for a Day. We'll see the princesses getting crowned by Miss DC USA 2018, Bryce Armstrong, later in this segment. In our following segment, we will be joined by LaShonda Black, a styling consultant, along with Havin Balcom II, a stylist for men presenting Balling on My Parents' Budget. Last but not least, we'll have our final guest, Dr. Sheila Whiteman, the owner of Interim Healthcare of Prince George's County in Bowie, Maryland, and the very first host of the award-winning Let's Get It Started, a health and fitness TV show that airs right here on CTV. Now let's get to Princess for a Day. Welcome to the show, Ms. Williams. Let me tell the audiences a little about your empowering program. The Princess for a Day Outreach Inc. vision is to bring together children to provide a comprehensive program providing lessons on etiquette and poise. It includes walking with local pageant winners. Joining her today is Alexis Lutchman, Tatiana, and Teresa Goff. Later in this segment is the Princesses for a Day Walk, which will be Shayla, Gabby, Chloe, and Brennan. They will all be crowned by no other than the Miss DC USA 2018, Bryce Armstrong. Welcome, Ms. Williams. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So tell me how you got started with Princess for a Day.
Well, we know that our children today are faced with so many challenges, so many struggles, so many adversities. And we understand also, though, that if you begin to tell them and to impact to them and let them know that they're fearfully and wonderfully made, we believe that they take that on and they take ownership to it. So that was one of the reasons that really birthed this program, was to allow our youth, which is the future generation, to know that they're just awesome. That no matter whether you're tall, short, fat or skinny, long hair, short hair, it doesn't matter. That they're just awesome and just wonderful just the way they are.
Okay. So that being said, what actually made you want to start your organization, Princess for a Day?
Well, I raised 4 young adults of my own, and I found out that because of what we told them to be, they became and grew up to be successful young adults. So I just wanted to do something to give back to the community, to make our girls know that no matter what they're dealing with, that they can just be wonderful. So that was the birthing of the Princess for a Day. It was a suburb of the organization called Building Hope, Inc. And we started seeing the impact of just doing some of the things that we were doing in our outreach, back to school. And so that was really what catapulted us into birthing the Princess for a Day.
Now, how are the young ladies selected for Princess for a Day? How does that process go about? What is it like? What does it look like?
Well, it's a wonderful process. We have the large event every March. Once the event is over in March, well then, word of mouth, people kind of hear about the program. So we tend to open it up the first part of May. We do this through our social media outlets. We do it actually through our website. We allow those that have been in the program to register and return. So we have some kind of like blowout registrations. We go to the Outback restaurants. We have some of our pageant title holders that attend with us, and we have what's called open registration. Now, being a Princess for a Day is not just about walking a red carpet. It's about being a good role model. It's about having good behavior. It is about, definitely can't be a bully. So there's some criteria, but we basically open it up to the general public at large through those type of outlets.
So what areas do you typically see, or are the children selected from? What areas do we see?
They can be selected from all over the DMV. We have them as far as Howard County. We have them as far down as Charles County. So we're not restrictive with zoning per se. It is more restrictive that they meet the qualifications, meaning that they come in understanding that this is more than about just walking the red carpet and being crowned princess, that this is about being a good role model. So it's a cross section of zoning, and it's really open to anybody in the DMV that is willing to bring their child to whatever designated location we have our rehearsals and practices.
Now, what ages does your program support?
We start them as young as 3
Wow.
because I believe the younger they are, I think, and then by the time they're 5, we take them as young as 3, and we've even taken 2.5 if their birthday was going to be 3 before the actual event. So we take them as young as 3 years old and teaching them the basics, fundamentals of just etiquette, some pauses, and then we go as far as age 14.
Tatiana, how has Princess for a Day changed your life?
Well, it's helped me be more self-confident and helped me be more confident, and it has helped me, believe in myself more and believe that I can do, anything no matter what people say.
Okay. Alexis, how has Princess for a Day changed your life?
Being a previous participant in Princess for a Day really opened up doors for me. It allowed me to have different TV appearances. I met different pageant winners and they told me about their life, which also helped me become more confident in myself as well. I got the overall feeling of being a princess and I really like that.
Teresa, how has Princess for a Day changed you and your daughter's life?
Princess for a Day has opened the door for Tatiana and has exposed her to being a princess and what that means for her, and teaching her etiquette and teaching her self-confidence.
Okay, that's great. Thank you guys for that.
Thank you.
You have a surprise for us.
Yes.
Okay.
We want to show you all what we do at the actual Princess for a Day. We're going to have Miss Bryce Armstrong, the reigning Miss DC USA. She's going to crown just a few of our little girls, and these are ones they really love to walk that red carpet.
All right.
So that's what we're going to do. Yes.
That was wonderful to see the young ladies crowned by Miss DC 2018. I have a question for you.
Okay.
All right. I want to know where you see your program, Princess for a Day, going in the next 5 years.
Okay. Well, we would like to see it actually in some of our schools. We have done a few mock programs to first graders for career days. So we would like to be in all of our schools that at first grade, they are teaching our kids empowerment, how to love themselves, how to be confident, how to own who they are. And then we like to take it to other states. We are in Virginia. We do it in Virginia Beach. And so after the schools, we'd like to see it even going to some other states and taking the same program there.
Soaring at the speed of light, right?
Yes. Making a difference.
Making
yes.
a difference where it counts. Absolutely. Will you ladies be back to help?
I'll definitely be helping.
And you?
Yeah.
Okay. Mom, are you still going to be on board?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
It's a joint team
Yes.
effort. Yes.
It's got to be. That's
Yes.
how most good things in life are.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me really quickly about Eileen Whalen of ABC7, really quickly.
Yes. She has been the host of the program for 4 years. She did it, and she said it impacted her life so much that she just wanted to continue. So she hosts the program every single March. She's done it for the last 4 years, and she says, don't give up her place, please.
That's great.
Yes.
Thank you so much for sharing Princess for a Day with our audience. Coming up next is our second segment with LaShonda Black and Havin Balcom II. Balling on My Parents' Budget coaches young adults on achieving a trendy but affordable look. This team of professional stylists will provide their expertise in creating multiple looks with a single outfit. Not only will they have the client looking great, but they will also have them appreciating this look for less. Both Ms. Black and Mr. Balcom are experienced professional wardrobe stylists based in the D.C. metro area. These two business owners have acquired experience working closely with young professionals who are emerging in different industries. These two individually have their own styling techniques while pursuing the same goal, ensuring the client has the right feel for what is being worn. Welcome, Ms. Black and Mr. Balcom. You have the floor.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure. I'm excited to be here.
I am also.
Yeah, it's great. We got a lot of different things in store for you guys today, and we're excited to present those things to you. So we'll jump right into it. So we have a couple different looks in store. So we'll start with the professional look, which is pretty much necessary, especially with young folks going all the way up to more mature adults. A professional look is necessary because generally you want to present yourself with maturity. You want to make a statement. You want people to know that I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm about. Exactly. So everybody should have that look. So the key with this particular look here, Elle has a look that works with multiple different things. First thing, a business meeting. A business meeting works well with this particular look because you have a general blue blazer, which every man should have, young, old, whatever the age bracket. You also can do this particular look within let's say a business meeting or even a nice outerwear, let's say a dinner. Well, not necessarily dinner, but you can go to church or something to that extent with this look. So being as though we're kind of interchanging and showing multiple different looks, so I'm focused on the guys' end. What do you have for the females for us?
Okay, so for the females, I have Charmante in a black blazer. This goes with a great professional look. She also has on a white top with the cigarette pants. This look goes well in that professional setting, very age appropriate. She also has on the black flat shoes.
Those are nice.
Yeah, we decided to do the flat shoe instead of a high heel because we wanted her to be able to walk around, be able to get out. In DC area is very busy, so you have to wear a flat shoe. You can't do anything, especially with the Metro. You can't do anything with a heel too much as far as with the business look. So this is what we decided to wear. What about you, Haven? Let's get back to your next look.
Okay, so what we're doing is we're basically creating multiple looks with what we currently have. So balling on our parents' budget isn't necessarily just balling on your parents' budget, but it's balling on whatever budget you have. So with this, we're using the same features and just creating a different spill to it. So all Elle did here was take off his blazer, unbutton the tie, kind of like unfasten the tie. And basically, you have a nice casual look. So this is more of a business casual look where you're not too professional, but it's still comfortable. So most guys want to be comfortable. So with that being said, with guys outside with this heat, outside with coats and jackets and professional attire, we want to be comfortable because we don't want to walk around sweating and just looking like we're hot. So this look right here, it'll work well in a couple different settings, just like the first look did. So this one will work well if you're going out on a date, if you're pretty much going to a meeting with some coworkers or different things of that aspect. You still present yourself where you're professional, you know what you're doing, but it's a little more relaxed. And this look works pretty much for any and every guy. So what do you have for us as far as like what
our next my next look?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I want to keep it professional.
Okay.
I want to keep it just like how she has it, but I want to add a staple piece. This piece will give it some dimension. It will also give it some color.
Okay.
We kept it professional because we may go to church in this look. We may go to a meeting, another meeting, maybe a social type meeting.
Okay.
But we also have another piece that we can add with it. This is a much larger staple piece, but it gives it also a lot of dimension to the look without changing too much.
Nice.
So,
question.
Okay.
I see you have a little bit of gold in there. Is that something that you could do probably with like some earrings or something? Because I don't know. I know that women have your earrings and hair, the makeup, accessories. That's not my lane. That's your lane. You know more about that.
So with that actual necklace, you don't want to do too much of an earring.
Okay.
Because it's a very bulky piece. So you don't want to do bulky and then you have an earring with it. What we want to do is just keep it very simple because we have that one piece.
Okay.
We'll do like a stud or a nice little stud or some pearl earrings.
Okay.
And that's how we can make it look nice, but not too much. But how is your next look?
Okay. Simply just continuing to break down things here. So nothing really too much, but what we're doing is we're stripping down so that you can continue to create different looks amongst what we're currently working with. So L here is just simply rolling up the sleeves, taking off the tie, and simply getting more relaxed. After a long day at work, after going to different business meetings, or even after going to interviews all day, you want to have a relaxed look. But if you were to go somewhere and you wanted to grab something to eat, if you wanted to hang out, or if you wanted to meet up with a friend, this is a nice look here where you can still make yourself aware and make others know that I still know what I'm doing, but I'm more relaxed. This look is important because it's not so much going on, but you don't look like you just came from the gym, which isn't a problem, but we all should have the image of we know what we're doing. So that way you can attract what it is that you want in whatever situation that you're in. So with that look here, it's simple, it's basic, and you can apply this to pretty much anything. You can go out on a date, you can pretty much wear this just on a casual Saturday, and you can just have a nice clean look. So
okay. I like the shoes too. Those are really nice shoes.
I appreciate that.
So with my next look, I wanted to actually add the bag with it. This bag will also give it a little bit more of a versatile look. We still kept it where we have the shirt, we have the jacket, and we still have the cigarette pants. And but we want to change the shoe because now she may be going out with her friends. She may be going to a lounge or maybe to a nightclub. And this is age appropriate as well, but we still kept it a little professional, but we still have it relaxed. We have it for that scene. Okay. She can also go to a concert, maybe Beyonce's concert. She can have a great time with her friends, and she's also rolling up the sleeve to show that relaxed look. And she can also take out the actual top, and that really gives it another flair. So
you're going with the opposite.
Yeah.
So you're going with the opposite. Instead of breaking it down, you're adding.
Yes.
Okay,
we're adding.
That's nice.
Yeah, we're adding our stuff. So if you need any further information, if you would like to get in contact with us or with me, you can contact me at theblackcloset.velvetrose@gmail.com, or you can contact me on Instagram at theblackcloset. And I have a lot of versatile looks. I have a lot of pieces that you can see. And you can also DM me, let me know if you just want to have another session just to
catch up with
just to catch up really
and link up and find out how to get your information so that they can be a part of what you're doing here, right? Okay, awesome. So my contact info is hbaucom, BAUCOM.LLC@gmail.com. And you can also reach me on Instagram at hbaucomll and Facebook, right? So Facebook, hbaucom. So all of those ways are get in touch with us, and we'll basically assist you with pretty much the same needs. So we appreciate everything, and it was a great time.
It was a great time. Thank you.
Welcome back. Thank you, Ms. Black and Mr. Balcom, for that fashion segment. Joining us now is Dr. Sheila Whiteman. Dr. Whiteman was the first host of the award-winning Let's Get It Started, a health and fitness show that airs here on CTV. She also has a doctorate degree in physical therapy from Boston University and over 30 years of experience as a physical therapist. While operating her home care business full-time, she continues to treat patients when called on at the clinic. She also is an advocate for health and wellness, as she has led many presentations on fitness programs in her community. Although her home care business keeps her busy, Dr. Whiteman can be found teaching cycle and Pilates classes in her leisure time. Thank you, Dr. Whiteman, for joining us.
You're quite welcome. Thank you for that introduction.
You're welcome. So the name of your business is Interim Healthcare. What type of business is it, and what can you tell us about it?
Interim Healthcare is a personal care and support services. And what we do is we provide in-home care for seniors and adults. So I always like to give examples. Say, for example, your grandmother needed help at home. Mm-hmm. You could call on our agency and we can come in and provide some care for her so that your family could feel that they can go off and do their jobs or do whatever they had to do and she would be safe at home.
Okay. Why did you choose to open this type of business?
I chose to open this business. I have loved working with seniors since day one of becoming a physical therapist, and it has always been a dream of mine. So when I decided to slow down a little bit on doing my physical therapy, which was my primary job, I decided to open up a home health care agency.
Okay. So give me kind of the age range of the people that you provide your services to. Is there anyone too young? Is anyone too old? Is anyone better qualified than the next person?
Well, no one's ever too old. Okay. So we can say that nobody's ever too old for these services. But there are people who are too young because we don't do pediatrics. Mm-hmm. So I would say our target population is adults. And it would be adults, mostly 50 and up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the target.
So as far as the potential clients, these 50 and uppers, what kind of questions do you get from them when they inquire about your services that you provide?
The first thing they actually want to ask me is, what do we do? Mm-hmm. So our CNAs, because we have CNAs, we have companions, we have licensed people who come into the home, they can remind the person to take their medication, they can prepare their meals and serve them, they can do light housekeeping. Mm-hmm. One of the things that I chose this agency and really want to do this for is because we also do a life enrichment program. Okay. And what that program does is that, say for example, you have someone who has dementia or Alzheimer's. Mm-hmm. We really strive to continue to give them some stimulation, some mind stimulation. Okay. Say, for example, you have someone who has difficulty walking or who needs exercise. Mm-hmm. Then one of the things that we would do would be to add that into their program. Okay. So we really try to add things in to enrich your quality of life and also to keep everyone as active as they possibly can.
Absolutely. Now, as far as payment for these services, does Medicare pay for these services? Like, how does, tell us how that works.
So that is the number one question that I get, actually. Okay. When people call in, they say, I have Medicare. Is Medicare going to pay for this? And unfortunately, Medicare does not. Okay. Medicare does not. Medicaid will pay for it in some instances, but it's very, very short term. Okay. When people think of Medicare paying for services, they pay for a couple hours a week for them to come in and help you take a bath. Mm-hmm. And that's only if you have another skilled service. So if you have a nurse coming into your home, if you have a physical therapist, occupational therapist, speech therapist coming into your home, then that they'll be able to provide something. But other than that, no. So it's usually private payer insurance.
What qualities do you look for in your caregivers?
Well, we like for our caregivers to be personable, for them to be make a person feel safe, okay, and for them to be interested in actually doing their job that they're supposed to do. So we always look for people who we feel are going to interact with our clients, who are going to really care for them and have empathy for them, as myself and the other people who work in the office do.
One more question.
Okay.
What do you like most about your job, in a few words?
The part that I like most about my job actually is going into the homes. I go into everyone's home and meet them.
Okay.
So I go and I meet them, do their intakes, see what they need, and that is really my most favorite part, is meeting everybody who we have as clients.
Well, I must say, we wish you success in all your future endeavors.
Thank you so much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Thank you, and thank all of our guests, Ms. Cortessa Williams, the Executive Director of Princess for a Day, and Miss DC USA 2018, Bryce Armstrong, LaShonda Black, and Havin Balcom with Balling on My Parents' Budget, and thank Dr. Sheila Whiteman for all your expertise on what you do and for taking the time to share this important information with our youth.
Quite welcome.
On Bowie Youth Showcase, we here at Bowie Youth Showcase would also like to thank all of our viewers for tuning in every week. Bowie Youth Showcase is here to educate, motivate, inspire, and uplift all of our youth. Until next time, I am Jasmine Nicholson.
Everything starts out small. The things that hurt us, they all start from somewhere. The words we say, the things we do, they can grow into something else. What was small and innocent can become big and sometimes scary. All it takes is one comment, one picture, one video for something to catch fire. But a big problem doesn't need a big response. Not at first. Even if we don't know what to say, the eye emoji can be that first step we take. Let's all pledge to take that first small step together and change the world in a big way. I'm a witness, and so are you.
I got a crick in my neck, limp in my step, cramping in my muscles every time I try to flex them. That ain't no one I'm scared of. Very excited, all that I can do was remember you. You know I usually say no, but if you throw me love, I'll feel some more.